We are continuing with the same paper, the class 9 ICSE paper of maths final exam of a very reputed school. So section A has already been solved. If you have not watched that paper, then the link will be somewhere here, this side. We are now continuing with section B. Now, as you know, the whole paper is of 80 marks and 40 marks will be in section A as well as section B. In section B, we have to attempt only 4 questions. Let us look at our question 4. Prove that the figure obtained by joining the midpoints of the adjacent sides of a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Now for this, we will need to draw the diagram. So I'm going to just take any quadrilateral and I'm drawing it freehand so that I do not waste my time and your time. Let us take this as the midpoint here, this as the midpoint here, this as the midpoint here, and this. Now let us write what is given. So I have written what is given in quadrilateral A, B, C, D. P, Q, R, S are the midpoints of sides AB, BC, CD and DA respectively. And if we join these, PQRS is a parallelogram. In order to use the midpoint theorem, we need a triangle. If I say P and Q are the midpoints, then I need a triangle which will have AB and BC as the sides. So this is going to be my construction. I will make this triangle, and if I am taking Q and R as midpoints of DC and CB, then I need to create a triangle here as well. Okay, so we write construction. So we have joined AC and BD, as you can see. All right, now for the proof, we divide this page into 2 halves, statements and reasons. And the first 4 statements are these PQRS, they are the midpoints. All right, and for this the reason is it is given. Now let us take P and Q as the midpoint, then we need to use triangle ABC. So I will have therefore PQ parallel to AC and PQ will be equal to half of AC, and this will be in triangle ABC. From which 2 statements? P and Q midpoints means statement 1 and 2 and midpoint theorem. Okay, we come to the 6th. Now PQ is parallel to AC. It should be parallel to RS also. PQ should be parallel to SR. That means R and S midpoints, which means I have to take triangle ADC, and I'll say that RS is parallel to AC. So let us say RS, I'll write SR parallel to AC, and SR is equal to half of AC. This will be which triangle? Tell me. Triangle ADC, right? And from which statements? Statements 3 and 4, because those statements say that they are midpoints and we have used midpoint theorem, correct? Now from these 2 statements, having to be understood that PQ will be parallel to SR, will be parallel to AC, correct? And PQ will be equal to SR, which is equal to half of AC, correct? Yeah, so this will be from statement 5 and 6. Now 8th one, similarly QR parallel to PS. We can prove QR parallel to PS and QR equal to PS equal to half BD. Okay, yeah, these 2 will be parallel to BD. So I forgot to write. So I'm going to write like this. So we have PQ parallel to RS and this will be parallel to this. Okay, so we'll say therefore PQRS is a parallelogram, and this will be from which two statements? 7 and 8. And since opposite sides of quadrilateral are parallel and equal. Okay, and this is what they asked us to prove, and we have proved it. Okay, let us come to the B part. This was your question 4A. Let us come to question 4B part here. Solve this. Now these are simultaneous equations. So let us write them first. We will write B and we will write 2 upon x plus 3 upon y is equal to 2, and that is our equation 1. And the second equation is 5 upon x plus 10 upon y is equal to 6 5s 30 and 5, that is 35 upon 6. Let us call that as equation 2. Now some of you may be able to continue with this, like you will try to eliminate one of them, that is 1 upon x you will eliminate so that you will have only y. You can either do that, or you can say let 1 upon x equal to n and 1 upon y equal to n. So therefore our first equation becomes 2m plus 3 into 1 upon y means 3n, and that's equal to 2. That's our equation 1. And for this, 5 into 1 upon x means 5m plus 10 into 1 upon y means 10n is equal to 35 upon 6. And this is our equation 2. So let us eliminate n. So I will multiply this equation by 10 and this equation by 3, so that we will have 30n and 30n. Alright, let us continue. So this becomes 20m plus 30n equal to 20. That's our equation 1. And here it becomes 15m plus 30n equal to this multiplied by 3, so will be 35 upon 2, which we can write as 17.5. This is our equation 2. Now if you subtract, you will have 5m and these two will get cancelled, and here you will have 20 minus 17.5 means 2.5. So our m will be equal to 2.5 upon 5, which is going to be 0.5, means we got the value of m first. Okay, now let us substitute m equal to 0.5 in our first equation, 2m plus 3n equal to 2. So 2 into 0.5 plus 3n equal to 2. So we'll have 1 plus 3n equal to 2. Therefore 3n is equal to 2 minus 1. Therefore n is equal to 1 upon 3. Okay, now we will say resubstituting m equal to 1 upon x equal to 0.5. Therefore x will be equal to 1 upon 0.5 means 10 upon 5, correct? That will be equal to 2, and n will be equal to 1 upon y, which is 1 upon 3. Therefore y is equal to 3, and therefore our solution set will be x comma y, which means 2 comma 3, and that is our answer. Now your teachers may tell you to write x equal to 2, y equal to 3, that's it. Or your teacher will say that inside the bracket solution set just write 2 comma 3, but I prefer to write it like this. but you follow what your teacher's instructions are so that you can get your full marks. Okay? Question 4C. Two chords AB and CD, 6 centimeters and 8 centimeters, they are parallel chords. Can you see that? And O is the center of the circle and the chords are 7 centimeters apart. Find the radius of the circle. So we write what is given this way, and distance between the chords. Now remember, distance between the chords means you should take the perpendicular distance. For that we will take from the center perpendicular here, and we shall call this as P point and this will call as Q point, and this is perpendicular. Okay, OQ is perpendicular to CD and OP is perpendicular to AB. Now you will say, should this be construction? No, they have given distance between the chords, means they have told you that these are perpendiculars. Okay, so this is nothing but the length of PQ. Okay, now let us write the solution. Now for the solution, again we'll have statements and reasons column. Now statement number 1, we will write our AB is parallel to CD. This was given. Okay. Second statement. Now distance PQ is given as 7 centimeters. So we'll say therefore let OQ equal to X centimeter, and we'll write here X, and therefore OP will be equal to, from here to here it is 7. X is gone, so from here to here this will be 7 minus X. Okay, and we also know that OQ is perpendicular to CD and OP is perpendicular to AB, and this is again given because they have told us the distance between the parallel chords. This will be from statement 1. Okay, and given. Statement number 4. Now if we need to find the radius, we need to take this triangle here and this triangle here. Now in statement number 4, remember AB has been given as how much? 6. So AP is going to be 3 centimeter and CD is given as 8. So this is going to be 4 centimeter. Now how do we write that this AP is half of AB? So you will say that AP will be equal to PB, which will be equal to half of AB, which is equal to half into 6, which is 3 centimeter. And for this we will say from statement 3, we are going to use OP is perpendicular to AB, and we will say perpendicular from center by 6 chord. Exactly the same thing we will write for QC and QD, and that will be equal to, tell me, half of CD, which is half into 8, which is 4 centimeter, and this again will be from the same statement, so just write ditto marks. Alright, now we should be taking the right triangles. So in right triangle, which one we'll take? This one will take, OQC, and by Pythagoras theorem we will write OC square, which is radius square, is going to be equal to OP square plus QC square, which will be equal to X square, which is OP, and QC is 4 square, and this will be from statement 2 where we said OQ is X and QC is how much? QC is 4. Can you see this? So that will be statement 4. Then we are going to statement number 7, and now we are going to take in right triangle. Which one? OPA. By Pythagoras theorem, we will again have OA square, which means radius square will be equal to OP square plus AP square. So OP is 7 minus x whole square plus AP is 3 square. What is the reason for this? 7 minus x is statement 2. So again we'll write statement 2 here. And which statement said AP is 3? Look here, that is statement 4. Oh dear, this one is statement 5. Okay, sorry. Now we have to find radius, but can you see this is r square equal to this, and this r square also is equal to this, and so we are going to equate them in statement 8. So we'll say therefore r square is equal to x squared plus 16, which is equal to 7 minus x whole square plus 9. This will be from statement 6 and 7. Let's open the bracket. Got that? You can solve it side by side and you can also check whether the answers are correct. Okay. Now here you will have 14x will come here, becomes positive. Now 49 and 9 is 58 minus 16. This goes that side. So x is equal to, it will be 42 upon 14, which is equal to 3 centimeter. Now, are we interested in x? No, we are interested in radius. So, we will say therefore r square is equal to, what is r square? Can you see it is x square plus 4 square. Now, how much is x? 3. So, 3 square plus 4 square. Make sure that you write neatly and systematically like this. So, therefore r will be equal to root of this, which is going to be plus or minus 5, but can we take minus 5 as the radius? No. So we will write it as 5 and then we'll write the answer statement. Therefore radius is equal to 5 centimeter. And this is our answer. So we finished with question number 4. Let us come to question number 5. There's a little bit of misprint here, but doesn't matter. If the numerator of a fraction is increased by 2 and the denominator is decreased by 1, then it becomes 2/3. And if the numerator is increased by 1 and the denominator increased by 2, then it becomes 1/3. Find the fraction. So for question number 5a, we will have to say let the fraction equal x upon y. Okay, now case 1. What does our case 1 say? That if the numerator is increased by 2, so x becomes x plus 2. And denominator decreased by 1, so it becomes y minus 1. Then how much it becomes? 2/3. Okay, and the second equation will be case 2. If the numerator is increased by 1, so if x becomes x plus 1 and the denominator increased by 2, so y becomes y plus 2, then the fraction becomes 1/3. Now how do we solve this? Put the video on pause, solve it and check it out. Let's cross multiply the first one. 3x plus 6 equal to 2y minus 2. 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 2 minus 6. Therefore, 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 8. That is our equation 1. Now this side, let's cross multiply. So 3x plus 3 is equal to y plus 2. So 3x minus y is equal to, so 3x minus y is equal to minus 1. This is our equation 2. Let us write these one below the other. Now we don't need to eliminate y. We can eliminate x. Let us subtract this equation. So x gets cancelled, and here you will have minus 2y plus y means minus y is equal to, here it will be minus 7. Therefore y is equal to 7. Let us substitute y equal to 7 in easier is this equation, 3x minus y equal to minus 1. Therefore 3x minus 7 equal to minus 1. Therefore 3x equal to minus 1 plus 7. Therefore 3x equal to 6. Therefore x equal to 6 upon 3, which is equal to 2. And therefore our fraction is x upon y, which is 2 upon 7, and that is our answer. Let us look at our 5b. Find the value of 4 sine square 30 degrees cos square 45 degrees minus 6 tan square 30 degrees plus 1 upon 2 cos square 90 degrees minus 2 sine 90 degrees. Let us write this question first. Now for this you need the values for the standard angles. Okay, so somewhere on the right hand side you can just write the sine cos tan 0, half, 1 upon root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. This will be 1, root 3 by 2, 1 upon root 2, half, 0, and this will be tan now will be 0, 1 upon root 3, 1, root 3 and infinity. If you keep these values in front of you, no problem. But if you want to know the trick to remember these values of standard angles, I put the link here somewhere here. Now you look at it and just see how you can get these values to learn by heart. Now let us substitute. This is 4 and sine square 30 means half square, and here cos 45 is 1 upon root 2, so we'll square that, minus 6 tan of 30 is 1 upon root 3, so we will square that, plus half cos square 90 is 0, so 0 square minus 2 sine 90, sine 90 is 1, and that is giving us 4 into 1 upon 4 into 1 upon 2, that is this fraction, minus 6 into 1 upon 3, square of root 3 is 3, that's the second fraction, plus half into 0 square means 0 into half, that is 0 minus 2. This 4 gets cancelled, this will give us 2, so we will have half minus 2 minus 2. So that will be half minus 4. So that will be minus 3.5. No need to take LCM, okay? 4 minus half will be 3.5, but 4 has got minus sign, and that is our answer. So we get full marks if we write like this. Make sure that this is in front of you and do not make mistakes. Alright? Let us look at 5c. If x equal to 1 upon 3 minus 2 root 2 and y is 1 upon 3 plus 2 root 2, then the value of x plus y plus xy is to be found. Now some of you do get confused for this, but don't worry, I'll just show you how it is to be done. Let us see how to proceed. So I have taken down this question. Now to begin with, take x separately and rationalize, and take y separately and rationalize. What would be our rationalizing factor? If this is 3 minus 2 root 2, we will have to rationalize with, tell me, correct? That would give us in the denominator 3 square minus 2 root 2 whole square. Numerator will be as it is, correct? That would give us denominator 9 minus, this is 4 into root 2 square is 2, correct? So in the numerator we'll have 3 plus 2 root 2 and denominator will be 9 minus 8, which is going to give you 3 plus 2 root 2 upon 1 means 3 plus 2 root 2. Okay, this side let us write what is y. Exactly the same thing. You can pause the video and write this on your own, solve it on your own. You know what is the rationalizing factor, right? Correct? Tell me. Now denominator will be again exactly the same thing. Numerator is going to be 3 minus 2 root 2. So that gives us 3 minus 2 root 2 upon 1, which is 3 minus 2 root 2. Now the first part they ask you to evaluate this. So therefore x plus y plus xy will be equal to x means 3 plus 2 root 2 plus y means 3 minus 2 root 2 plus x means again 3 plus 2 root 2 and y means 3 minus 2 root 2. Agreed? Can you see what has got cancelled? 3 and 3 gives us 6 and plus. This is like a plus b, a minus b. So I'll get a squared minus b squared. Correct? That would give us 6 plus here 9 minus. Now we already done this here. Can you see in the denominator 9 minus 8? So that will be 6 plus 1, which is 7. And that is our answer for 5C. Let us come to 6A, factorize this. So let us write this down. So we written this down. Now let us write equal to here and a minus b. Now if this is a minus b, doesn't this look like a square minus b square if you take out minus 4 common? Got that? Are you able to see this? Yes. If you open the bracket, you'll get back the same thing. Yes. Now if this is a minus b, there must be a minus b hidden here because they told you factorize. So a minus b minus 4, and this gives us a plus b and a minus b. Were you able to see that? Now can you see this is a minus b and this is a minus b. So I'll just write a bracket here because it is going to help me to understand. And a minus b I'll take common, and in the second bracket for this I'll write 1 because this is out of this, minus from here a minus b is out, so minus 4 into, got that? And that would give us, and that is our answer. Okay, so this was your 6A question. 6B, the following data which is arranged in ascending order. The median is 14, find the value of x and the mean. So x we have to find and the mean of this. So let us write the question. This is our question. How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your n is equal to 6, which is our even number. So for the median, our median formula, you must know the formulas by heart. Okay, median formula is n upon 2th term for even terms plus n upon 2 plus 1th term, and this whole thing is upon 2. So I'll write it like this. Now half into bracket n upon 2th term. N upon 2th term, there are 6 terms, so 3rd term it will be. Plus 3 plus 1 means 4th term. and that is equal to median 14, which is given to us here. Can you see this? Yes. Now let's multiply this. So 28 is equal to, which is the third term, 1, 2, 3 is x minus 1 plus fourth term is, getting it? So 28 is equal to 2x plus 2, correct? So you will have 26 equal to 2x, and therefore our x will be equal to 26 upon 2, which is how much? 13. So that is our first answer. Okay, so therefore the order of the values is 8, 10, 13 minus 1 means 12, 13 plus 3 is 16, then we have 17 and 19. And now they say find the mean. What is mean? Mean is sigma x upon n. Sigma x means add these values. Okay, now can you see this is 20 and 10, 30. 30 and 6, 36, 46, yes. 46 and 7 is 53, 63, yes. 63 and 9 is 72 and 82. Understood how to add? And that upon 6. So how much is that? 2 41s and 2 3s. So it is 41 upon 3, which is 3 1s 3 and 3 3s 9, and 2/3 means, okay, you must know these, some of these values by heart. Okay, like 2/3 is 0.67, 1/3 is 0.33. That finishes our B part. Let us come to our C. 6C, this is for 4 marks. As you can see, this is 3, 3 and 4. A and B are lying on the circle with center O, which is given as this. Find the value of y. Okay, now for a question like this, always draw the diagram. So I'll just draw the diagram, and A and B, I'm just going to make them lie on the circumference. Okay, question 6C, I have drawn the diagram. A and B are lying on the circle, and O has been given as this, and A this, and B this, and they are asking us to find the value of y. Now, do we know that these two are radii? Yes. So they are equal, and if they give you coordinates, then we have to use coordinate geometry, means we have to use distance formula, correct? So we are going to say using which formula? Distance is equal to, you remember that, it is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, now we will write AO is equal to BO equal to radii. Alright, now if AO and BO are radii, then distance formula means for AO I'll write this, and for BO I will write this, yeah, and I am just going to have y2 minus y1, so y minus this, so x2 minus x1, so I'll do x2 minus x1, so minus 1 minus 2, okay, and for y I'll take this and I'll take this, so y2 minus y1 means y minus 3y means this. Agreed? Now for OB, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. Agreed? So now squaring both sides. Now I don't want to keep writing those root signs. So squaring both sides, we shall have, this is minus 3 whole square, and this will be 4y whole square. This would be 5 minus 2 means 3 square, correct? Plus this will be 7 minus y whole square means 49 plus 7 3 is 21, 2 is 42 y plus 9y square. Now can you see over here, this will be 9 plus 16y squared equal to 9 plus 49 plus 42y plus 9y squared. I think we can cancel this 9 and 9, and y squared we will take this side. So 16 y squared minus 9y squared. Take this 42 also that side, minus 42y. Take this 49 also that side, minus 49 equal to 0. So this would give us 7y squared minus 42y minus 49 equal to 0. Can you see the common factor? What is the common factor? Did you get this? So we have to divide by the common factor, so it becomes easier for us. Okay. Now what will be the factors of this? Our product is minus 7, so the difference is minus 6. So you will have 7, 1, 7 and minus 7 plus 1 as the factors. Yes. Now you can do this properly. I'm just going to do shortcut. I'm just going to give you the answer, right? Have you all become clever children? Okay, so you'll have y minus 7. You have to write below this. I'm just going to write this side. Y minus 7 equal to 0, or y plus 1 equal to 0, correct? So y is equal to 7 or y is equal to minus 1, and therefore y is equal to 7 or minus 1. Okay, and that is our answer. So that would give you your full 4 marks. Okay, question number 6C is done. Question number 7A. If 3x minus 7y is equal to 8 and xy is equal to minus 1, find the value of this. So let us write down the question. Now, what is given? This. What is to be found out? This. What is the connection? Can you see 3x whole squared gives us 9x squared? Can you see 7y whole squared gives us this? So we need to take 3x minus 7y equal to 8, and we need to square both sides. We use a minus b whole square identity. So it will be 3x whole squared minus 2 into 3x into 7y plus 7y whole squared equal to 64. So 9x squared minus this is 7 3s 21, 2's 42xy plus 49y squared is equal to 64. Yes. Therefore 9x squared minus 42xy value is given as minus 1 plus 49y squared. Are we getting it? You think you should be able to do this on your own? Come on, do this on your own and check with me the answer. Okay. Did you get this answer? Did you get the steps right? This was simple, right? This was for 3 marks. Let's come to 7B. The mean of 8 numbers is 52. One more number is included and the new mean is 51. Find the included number. Let us write down the steps. So I have written for 7C, mean of 8 numbers is 52 and mean of one more number when it is included. Okay, that is 51. Now what is our mean formula? Your mean is equal to sigma x upon n, correct? So therefore mean of 8 numbers will be equal to sum of 8 numbers upon 8. How much is this mean? 52. And that multiplied by 8. And this gives us the sum of 8 numbers, correct? So I'm saying sum of 8 numbers equal to this. Now 8 to 16, carry 1, 8 5 is 40, 4 1 6. Okay. If mean of one more number included. So sum of 8 numbers plus included number is going to be equal to its mean multiplied by 9, because one more number is added, so now the total has become 9. Yes, so using the same formula, mean is equal to sigma x upon n. So mean now is 51, and this will be the sum of 9 numbers upon 9. So sum of 9 numbers will be these two multiplied. That's what we written, mean and multiplied by 9. Okay. Now sum of 8 numbers. Why did I not write 9 numbers? Because this is given as 416. Okay. Now you understood why I did that. Therefore included number will be this 9 ones 9, 9 5s 45 minus this 416, which is equal to, we'll have 3 remaining here, 43. This was the included number, and that's our answer. Be careful of this, okay, because sometimes the children do have doubts in something like this. Okay, be careful. The cross section of the piece of metal is 2 meters in length. This is the area of cross section, and this is going to be how much? 2 meters in length. Okay, now we are going to look at this. It looks like a combination of a triangle here and this rectangle. Okay, now first thing you will have to draw the diagram, and then we'll just write the names here. We'll label the diagram so that it's easier for us. Okay, now how much is from here to here? It's the same as 10. Okay, because this will be a rectangle. So how much will be FD? This is 10, this is 6. So this will be 4 centimeters. Okay, full thing is 18 and this is 13. So from here to here, this is 13. So from here to here, it is going to be 18 minus 13, which is equal to 5 centimeters. All right. So let us write over here the question number 7C. We will write AF equal to BC equal to 13 centimeter, and we will write AB equal to FC equal to 10 centimeter. This is because opposite sides of rectangle ABCF are equal. Okay, so therefore we will have FD, which is equal to FC minus DC, which will be 10 minus 6, which is 4 centimeter, and EF will be equal to AE minus AF, which is 18 minus 13, which is 5 centimeter. Okay, now this is 90 obviously because we have constructed that. Yeah, so area of ABCF will be equal to 10 into 13, which is 130 centimeters square, and area of triangle DFE will be equal to half base into height, which is half into 5 into 4, which will be 10 centimeter square. So area of cross section will be equal to area ABCF plus area triangle DFE, which is equal to 130 plus 10, which is 140 centimeter square. So this is our answer 1. They are asking us find the volume of the metal. So the second part, the volume of metal, will be area of cross section multiplied by the length. Area of cross section is 140 centimeter square multiplied by the length. Can you see here? It is 2 meters, means 200 centimeter. So 14 into 2 is 28 and 3 zeros here. So 28,000 centimeter cube. This is your answer 2. Okay. Now the third part. Third part is find the weight of the metal if 1 cubic centimeter weighs 6.5 gram. Okay. So we will say 1 centimeter cube weighs 6.5 gram. Therefore 28,000 centimeter cube weighs 28,000 multiplied by 6.5 gram, which is equal to, I will use 1 0 and make this 65. Okay, and now let us have the product. So 65 multiplied by 28, 8 5s 40, 8 6 48, 52, so it is 1820. That is 65 into 28 and these two zeros. Now this has become a huge number. Remember 1000 gram is 1 kg. So 182 kg. What is this? This is the weight of metal. And that is our answer. Question number 8a. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon whose exterior and interior angles are in the ratio 1:3. Okay, so let us just write our question. So the ratio of exterior and interior angles are given as 1:3. So we shall write exterior angle is to interior angle is equal to 1:3. So you will say therefore let exterior angle equal to x. Therefore interior angle will be equal to 3x, of course degrees. Okay. Now if you take any polygon, let us say we have like this type of polygon. Exterior angle, interior angle. If this is x, this is 3x. What do I know? They will be linear pair. So I know that exterior angle plus interior angle is equal to 180 degrees because they are a linear pair of angles, correct? And they are supplementary. So x plus 3x will be equal to 180 degrees. So 4x is equal to 180 degrees. So x is equal to 180 degrees upon 4, which is equal to 4 4s 16 and 4 5s. Alright. Now what is x? X is the exterior angle. So the exterior angle of the regular polygon is 45. Now what is our formula for exterior angle? Our exterior angle of a regular polygon is 360 degrees upon n, and this is for the regular polygon. We need to know our formulas by heart, okay? So 45 degrees is equal to 360 degrees upon n, and therefore n is equal to 360 degrees upon 45. Correct? Now 9 5s and 9 4s 36. That will give us, so therefore number of sides is 8, and that is our answer. Is it easy? Remember to know all your formulas by heart. Okay. Now we come to B. In figure ABCD is a rhombus and BAD is 72. So BAD is 72, and you have to find OBC, OCD and ADB. We'll need to draw the diagram. So BAD, that is this one is given as 72 degrees, and you have to find OBC. So I'll call this as small a. OCD, so I'll call this as small b, and ADB, and I'll call this as small c. Okay, now if it's a rhombus, then we know that all sides are equal and the diagonals bisect each other, correct? So if the diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees, I'll have this equal to this and this equal to this. Agreed? And all these angles will be 90 degrees each. Alright, so this much we know. But now we have to focus on these angles. Now tell me, this is parallelogram with all sides equal. So can you see this angle and this angle? They are going to be supplementary because they are co-interior angle. Which one? Angle A and angle B. Alright. So to begin with, we also know that all these sides are equal. Now if this is 72, then each one of this angle is going to be 36 degrees and 36 degrees. Okay. So to begin with, let us come to the fact that this AC is going to bisect angle A and BD is going to bisect this. So we'll have to start with that first. So step number 1 is going to be in triangle AOD and a triangle AOB. AO equal to AO, which is the common side. Statement number 2, angle AOD equal to angle AOB equal to 90 degrees. And also third one, we will say OD is equal to OB, and for this we'll say that diagonals of rhombus bisect each other at 90 degrees. Okay, that will give us the fourth statement. Therefore triangle AOD is congruent to triangle AOB by side angle side. So statement 1, 2, 3 and SAS test for congruency. Okay, that will give us this and this angle. Angle OAD will be equal to angle OAB equal to half angle BAD, which is half into 72 degrees, which is 36 degrees. And this will be from statement 4, and corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Okay. Now, similarly, sixth one. Similarly, angle OBA equal to angle OBC will be equal to angle OBC will be equal to small a. Okay, we can prove that. So if this is A, this is also A. Alright, now the seventh statement we will say this angle and this angle. What we will say? Angle DAB plus angle, this one means ABC, add up to 180 degrees, and because they are co-interior angles, they are supplementary. Okay, so DAB is 72, so therefore angle ABC will be equal to 180 degrees minus 72 degrees, which is 108 degrees, correct, which will be equal to 2A. And this will be from diagram, and also statement which one? 6. Alright, statement number 8. Therefore, A equal to 108 upon 2, which is equal to 52 degrees. And what is angle A? It is angle OBC. So we'll say angle OBC. And this is our answer. Okay, so we write over here this is 52 degrees. Now we need this. So let us continue with this statement number 8. Now if I want B, can you see these are parallel lines as well, these two? So we will see this alternate angle, yes. So I will say angle ACD will be equal to CAB equal to 36 degrees. Okay, what are they? Since alternate angles are equal. Okay, let me write equal. Fine. Alright, alternate angles are equal. Which statement said this is 36? Here. 36, CAB is OAB. Can you see this OAB? OAB is 36. So statement 5. So statement 5 and also diagram. Okay. So therefore I will say angle OCD, which is ACD, correct? ACD, which is 36 degrees. Okay, this will be from diagram. Alright, so this is your answer 2. Now we need this C. Now this C is alternating with this. Can you see that? So statement number 9, angle ADB is equal to this angle CBD, which is equal to A, which is 52 degrees. This will be again because alternate angles are equal, and also which statement said A is 52? Statement 7. ADB we have written. Okay, so that is going to give us our ADB as the answer 3. Okay, this was slightly longer question actually, but no problem. We finish with 8B. Now we come to question 8C. Draw a frequency polygon for the data given below and use the graph paper. Now income is given here in terms of rupees 300 to 400, 400 to 500, 500 to 600, etc. going up to 900. The number of employees are given like this: 22 employees, 35 employees, like so. Okay, now frequency polygon means we need to take the class mark, that is the mid value of each class interval. Each class interval you will add 300 plus 400 and divide by 2. So the mid value becomes 350, here 450, here 550, here 650, here 750, and here 850. And we need to take this, that is number of employees, on y-axis. Let us see how we go about it. So here I have plotted the graph over here, the histogram on the graph paper, and this is the table. So let's look at the table. The income as it is given in the question, the number of employees we've written, and the class mark for each class interval have been written here. So for this it is 350 as the mid value, for this mid value. Okay, so you understand this. So the first point to plot will be 350, 22. Alright, now let us look at the scale. Remember, first thing you should do is write the scale after deciding upon the scale. On x-axis you will take the income. So this is your income and that is in rupees, so we will show like so. And this one will be number of employees, so we will write here number of employees. Okay, this will go along y-axis like so. Yeah, and this is your origin. Must mention the origin and the labeling. All right, now out here we have to start from 350, but prior to 350 will be the point here. The first point will be from the earlier class mark. So if there was earlier class interval, it would have been not 300 to 400, it would have been 200 to 300, and the class mark would have been 250. So the first point will be 250, 0. All right. Look at the number of employees. The maximum is up to 60. So I should show minimum 70. Now make sure that your graph is spread over more than half of the graph paper. All right. That gives the clarity. So we will take 2 centimeters. This is 1 centimeter. This is 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter equal to 10 units, that is 10 employees. 2 more centimeters and that's 20. 2 more centimeters, 30. And we calibrate this axis also. So let's plot the points. So 350, 22. This is 300. This is 20. So 350 and 22 will be here. From here to here, can you see there are 10 divisions? So take 2 divisions above 20, that gives you a 22. So 350, 22, mark that point. Next one is 450, 35. So 450 is here, 450, and you will take this, which is 35. Got that? Now look at 550 and 60. Then we have 650 and 33. So 650 and this is 30. So this is 3 more units. Okay, 3 divisions. Can you see that? Yeah. Then 750. So 750 and 18. So 18 means this is 10, 15 and 3 more, that is 18, or you can come down to 2 divisions from 20. That will be your 18. Yeah. So this will be your 750, 18. The last point you understood. 850 and 7, 5 and 2 divisions is 7. And the last point will be now for the next class interval. Okay. So the next class interval will be 950, 0. And when you join these points, that gives us a histogram. Okay. So that will give us 4 full marks. Isn't it easy? Tell me. Yeah. Good. Number 9A. Here again the marking scheme is 3, 3 and 4. So the parallelogram and a rhombus, they are equal in area, and the diagonals of rhombus are 110 meter and 44 meter respectively. If one of the sides of the parallelogram is 88 meters, find the corresponding altitude. Now something like this is better to understand properly. Parallelogram, rhombus, both of them are equal in area. What is the formula for area of parallelogram? Base into height. What is the formula for area of rhombus? Half d1 into d2. Now can you see the diagonals have been given? So if you call this d1, this one will be d2. So half d1 into d2 will be the area of rhombus. So we can find the area of rhombus, and that would be equal to area of the parallelogram. So let's see how we write our steps. So here it is, area of parallelogram equal to area of rhombus, base into height equal to half d1 into d2. Just substitute the values. Keep h here, transfer 80 at that side. Calculation wise, you will get 55 upon 2. That is 27.5 centimeter. That is the corresponding altitude. Okay, so you can write here the altitude corresponding equal to h equal to this as an answer statement. Now let us come to 9b. You can already see the solution I've written. Let's look at the question. Evaluate without using the log tables. Now without using the log tables means don't open the log book and look for cot 35 or tan 55. We have to use the property of the complementary angles. So cot 35 and tan 55, this is one fraction. Add these two. Do you get 90 degrees? Yes. So these two are complementary angles. So we have to substitute the value of one in terms of the other. Look at this sec and cosec. This you add 25, 65, you get 90. And 59 and 31, again you add, you get 90. So let us see how we present this. So I have written the question, and now this 35 we write as 90 minus 55. If you subtract 55 from 90, you get 35. Okay, so you write it as cot 90 minus 55 upon tan 55. So in the next step, in place of this, we'll write tan 55. Why? Because cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. Now second fraction, exactly the same thing. We copy this. Then sec 25. What is 25? 90 minus 65. So we write sec as it is, and for 25, write 90 minus 65. Copy this denominator as it is. Come to the last term. 3 sine 31 becomes 90 minus 59, because 90 minus 59 gives us 31. So in place of writing 31, we write this. Okay, and this we copy as it is, sec 59. Yeah. Now cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. So tan theta upon tan theta. Got that? So tan 55 upon tan 55 minus half, and here sec 90 minus theta will be cosec theta. So it will be cosec, and this is your theta, okay? If we write that, upon cosec 65 plus 3 sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. This is your theta, okay? So we write cos theta, and this as it is. Got that? Now this will get cancelled. This will get cancelled, and we'll have 1 minus half into 1, that is half, right? And here 3 cos 59, I couldn't cancel directly, so I have to write this first, that what is sec 1 upon cos. Okay, so 1 upon cos 59, and now we cancel this. So we will get 1 minus half plus 3. So that is 4 minus half, that is 3.5. Okay, got that, right? Let us come to C. 9C, solve the following simultaneous equations graphically, and 2 equations are given. Now we need the graph paper for this, yes, and we need to find the values of x and y. So I have made the table. Let's look at the table. Here is the table. Okay, so this was our first value, 2x plus 3y equal to 12, and this is your second equation, x minus y equal to 1. Now this one will be easier for you to write. Y goes that side, 1 comes this side, so x minus 1 equal to y. So y is equal to x minus 1. So we make the table like this. So x, then y, and x comma y. What is y? This. So we write here. Then we take different values for x and find the corresponding values. As I told you, this equation is easier. So let us take minus 1, 0, 1, simple values, alright? So if x is equal to minus 1, y becomes x minus 1, x minus 1. So x is minus 1, and then this minus 1, so that is minus 2. So y value is minus 2. So x comma y is minus 1 comma minus 2. Let us take x equal to 0. So y will become x minus 1 means 0 minus 1, that is minus 1. So we write here minus 1, and our point to plot will be 0 comma minus 1. Let's come to x equal to 1. So y will be equal to x minus 1 means 1 minus 1, which is 0. So 1 comma 0 is the third point. Okay, so when we plot these three, we'll get one line. Now this is going to be a little bit confusing, but let us see how to handle this. All right. First of all, we are going to take the x values, and then we take the y values. All right. So we are going to substitute for x, so we'll need y equal to something. So point number 1, move this that side. So it becomes 3y equal to 12 minus 2x. Got that? Now take 3 that side. This is multiplying, so here it will divide like so. All right. Now 12 minus 2x upon 3. So we have to choose the values of x with lots of trial and error. In case you are not comfortable, just use a pencil, draw the working column and work it out. Now I can see that this 12 is the multiple of 3. 3 4 12. So if I take x equal to 0, can you see that? If I took x equal to 0, y equal to, can you see I've written this 12 minus 2x upon 3, and 12 minus 2 into 0, because we've taken x as 0, that will give us 12 upon 3, that is 4. So I write here 4, and our first point to plot will be 0, 4. Got that? Now if x equal to 1, it would be 12 minus 2 upon 3. 10 upon 3 is going to be on 3 1/3. Now we can't plot 1/3. So if I take x equal to 2, I will have 8. 8 upon 3 will again be a fraction, which will be a recurring fraction. So we should avoid those. So between 1 and 2, I've taken 1.5. If I take 1.5 into 2 becomes 3, correct? So see, it becomes 12 minus 3, which is 9 upon 3. Now I get a good point. Can you see that? And 1.5 is also easier point to plot. Okay. Now if x is equal to 3, what will I get? 3 to 6. So 12 minus 6 will give me 6 upon 3. Can you see that here? 12 minus 6, 6 upon 3, that is 2. So we will have 3, 2 as the third point. So we got the 3 points here. Now let us see how we plot these points. So you can see this graph sheet over here. I have written first the line and the points that we calculated earlier. This is the second line and these are the corresponding points. Now you have to see the range on y-axis and x-axis. X-axis maximum value is 3 on the positive side and here -1 on the negative side. Y is up to 4 maximum and -2 maximum on the negative side. So basically if we draw the two axes like so with 5 big boxes on either side like this, then we can take 2 centimeter equal to 1 unit for both the axes, which is what I have written. Got that? Yeah. Now the first point is 0, 5, which will be on y-axis. So this is our first point. We write this. Second point 1.5. So this is 1.5. Go up to 3. This is the second point. Third one is 3, 2. So 3, and this is 2. So this is 3, 2. Draw this and show the arrows on either side of this line. Okay. Write the equation here. We come to the second line. The first point is -1, -2. So -1 on x-axis, -2 on y-axis. This is our first point. 0, -1. So 0, -1 is the second point. 1, 0, 1 on x-axis and 0, that means it's on x-axis. Join these with a line, show the arrows on either side, write the equation. Okay. And where the two intersect, that is the point of intersection and that is our solution set. What is the solution set? 3, 2. Okay, so this is the solution. All right, we write so like this and that is going to be for our 4 marks. All right. Okay, so now we are coming to the last question, question 10. That is evaluate. This is for 3 marks. Now remember, this is the last question, but from this, that is section B, you have to attempt only 4 questions. All right, I have solved all. You think of which questions you are familiar with, which questions you can get your full marks and attempt those. All right, so this is evaluation. This is indices questions. This is indices question. So let us see how we are going to solve this. So I have written down this question and I have written the steps. Now remember, for indices, your rules for indices you have to know first. Now you will see this is the power of 3, this is the power of 2, this is the power of 3, this is the power of 4 as well as 2. But main thing is, in order to avoid confusion, when you see negative exponents, can you see this one and this one? So you make it positive. Now remember, a to the power minus n is equal to 1 upon a to the power n. So this is going to become reciprocal. So I have copied this down as 3 to the power 8 multiplied by this, because this is power of the power, so it gets multiplied. Alright, now this will get cancelled. So that will give us 3 to the power 3. Now this we will write as 3 to the power 3. No, now this is going to become reciprocal here, as I told you, because the negative exponent has become positive. So 8 upon 27 becomes 27 upon 8. That will be 3 to the power 3 upon 2 to the power 3, means we write shortcut both of these to the power 3. And in the next step, this will get multiplied, so this will get cancelled, leaving the power 2. Let us look at this. This is 64, which is this is 4 to the power 3 to the power 2/3, and this 2 to the power minus 1 becomes 1 upon 2 because it becomes positive power, and 3 to the power 0 is 1 because a to the power 0 is 1. Any number to the power 0 is 1, right? Now we have to cancel this also. So in the next line we will write this minus, here it will be 3 upon 2 to the power 2. This will be 4 to the power 2 with this minus sign, and this, and as it is. Okay, let us see. We cannot do anything more here. Of course I can write 27, but let's keep it till the next step. This, as you can see, there's no multiplication sign here. The only place where there's multiplication sign is here, so we got to go towards this. So we write this as it is. This I write 9 upon 4, which you could have written in this step also, not a problem. Okay, now this is 4, means it is 2 square. 2 square to the power 2 means 2 to the power 2 into 2 multiplied by 1 upon 2. Now this becomes 2 to the power 4, and this 2 is going to have 2 to the power 1 here, so it will become 4 minus 1 using the laws of indices, and then we write this, and here it will be 2 to the power 4 minus 1, and this one as it is. Let us look at this. This is simple now. Okay, now all you have to do is write these values. The numbers will be 27 and 128, minus 8 means 20. 20 minus 9 upon 4. That would give us 4 2's 8. So 80 minus 9 means 71 upon 4. And so you'll have 4 1's 4 remain 3. 4 7's 28 remain 3. So 3/4. Okay. And that is our answer. Alright. Let us look at our B part. Question 10b is again for 3 marks. Internal dimensions of an open wooden box are length, breadth and height like so. If the thickness of the wood in the box is 2 centimeters, find the capacity. What is the capacity? It will be the internal volume. Cost of making the box. If the wood costs rupees 1.50 per centimeter cube, so we have to find the volume here of the wood, and the number of 5 centimeter cubes that would be placed into the box, that could be placed. So how many such cubes can fit, which means this is connected with this internal volume. Internal volume will be equal to the volume of n number of 5 centimeter cubes. Alright, let's look at the solution. So I kept all this ready so that you don't have to waste too much time and the video doesn't become too long. Now I've drawn for understanding this diagram, and it's an open box. What does open box mean? The thickness will be this side, and this side lengthwise it will increase. This is the internal dimension. All these are internal dimensions. So we write internal length, internal breadth, internal height. Got that? Now if thickness is 2 centimeters, external length would be this 25 from here to here, plus 2 centimeters here, plus 2 centimeters here. Okay, so that's how it becomes 25 plus 2 plus 2, that is 29. Now this is an important step. Okay, external breadth. Breadth internal is 16, 2 extended here, 2 extended here, 16 plus 2 plus 2. See that? So you understood this also, right? If you understood, right over there, yes, understood. Okay. Now we come to external height. This is your internal height. External height will be from here, it will be 2 centimeters more lower, but because it's an open box, on top there will be no lid. Okay, so you cannot take this thickness here. So can you see, I have not taken 10 plus 2 plus 2. What have I done? 10 plus 2 only, that is 12 centimeters. And this is the important step here. Got that? If you understood this, let's move on to capacity of the box. Capacity means how much space does it have. That means the internal volume. So internal length, breadth, height. So we just substitute these numbers. Now here 25 into 4 is 100, into 4 is 400, into 10 is 4000. Understood the calculation? Okay. Now cost of making the box at the rate of this. For the cost of making the box, you need to know the volume of wood. So how do we get volume of wood? The outside volume minus the inside volume. In other words, external volume minus internal volume. That will give you the volume of wood. Internal volume, we already found this, so we just write that here. Okay, and external volume will be multiply these. Got that? So 29 2s 58, 58 into 12. Okay, so 6960 minus 4000, 2960, that's the volume of the wood. But the wood is going to cost rupees 1.50 per centimeter cube. So you will have to multiply the quantity with the rate, and you will see this is 296 into 15. I have done this. Can you see that? Yeah. So that is rupees 4440, and that is our answer 2. Okay. Now the third one is the number of 5 centimeter cubes that can be placed in the box. So the total volume of the cubes, that is n into volume of each cube, will be equal to the internal volume of the box, which we already know is 4000 centimeter cube, and n into volume of each cube. The volume is given by a cube or side cube. Each side is 5, so 5 cube. So n will be equal to 4000 upon 555. I multiplied. Okay, and when we cancel 5 8's 40 and 2 zeros, then this 5 divides, 16 5 is 80, so 160. Then this 5 divides, 5 3 is 15 and 5 2 is 10. Okay, so 32 is the number of cubes, and that is our third answer. So we finished the entire paper. Yeah, so entire paper including the questions that you would otherwise leave for option, everything has been done. So I hope you have understood everything and that you are really prepared for your examinations. Now practice well all the topics, especially the ones where you need a little more reinforcement, and do your best. All the best for your examinations. Bye.